Hey! You're back, let's get started, shall we? Start by making the background a dark purple. Open Actions, Canvas, and activate the drawing guide, then select Drawing Guide, Symmetry, and inside Options select Quadrant. Click Done. Now by using a soft brush we can add a background which is fitting for this wonderful character. The quadrant symmetry gives us, well, symmetry. Who knew? Now let's change the symmetry type to vertical and click Done. Open Layers, click the plus icon to create a new layer and activate Drawing Assist. We're now going to create a shape for the head. Using the monoline brush which you can find in the calligraphy set. For the skin tones I'm going to activate Classic View here. Wednesday Addams has rather pale skin, it's important that we capture this characteristic. Go to Actions, Preferences, Pressure and Smoothing, and increase the stabilization to 50%. We can now carefully draw the head shape. The vertical symmetry and pen stabilization really helps here. This makes drawing so much easier, even noobs can do it. These shapes are very important, don't expect to get this right first time. Once you're happy with this shape, open Layers and create a new layer. We're now going to create those little cute ears. But first, we need to activate Drawing Assist. And move the layer below the face layer. Draw the ear shapes. You can make this as goofy as you like, I'm going to keep them simple. Next, open Layers and create a new layer. And activate Drawing Assist. This will be for the body, move this layer below the head layer. We're only going to see her neck, but let's sculpt out the general shape. Don't make the neck too thick. Once that's done, open Layers, and create a new layer, and activate Drawing Assist. I want this layer to be her clothing. To make this easy, I'm going to set this layer to Clipping Mask. First I'm going to draw her sweater, I'm doing this in a very dark blue. And then her white collar. If you guys enjoy this workflow and it helps you, please like the video. Okay, it's time for the super cool part. We're going to alpha lock each skin layer and add shadows and light using a soft brush. But we must be careful to choose the correct colors. I'm going to show you a neat trick. When choosing a shading tone, I want you to move the selected color down to the right, and then move the hue towards red. Perfect. The skin will look more natural now. We don't need Drawing Assist for this part. And we don't need pen stabilization either. So make sure you turn that off. We'll reactivate that to make the eyes and hair later. You didn't think I forgot her hair, did you? First add some shade to the left side of the face and a little under the chin. Take your time with this part. In order to have the colors transition more smoothly you can add some opacity to your brush here. I'm going to do the same thing to the other skin layers, ears and body. I want to now make my shading color even darker, same as before, move the color picker down and to the right, and a little more red. Let's add some light now using a soft brush. First choose the correct color. Move the color picker up this time and make the hue a little more yellow. I want you to visualize the light shining in from the top right hand side. I will add some edge light also, this is a really neat effect. This is quite subtle and I'll add this using a small soft brush. Now I'm ready to add the hair shape, so open Layers and create new layer. I'm going to place this hair shape layer right at the very top. Because of the nature of layers and how they stack I need to make the hair on 2 layers. The second hair shape layer will be for her braids. That layer must be positioned behind the ears, but in front of the body. This may seem complicated, but it is in fact the easiest way to do this. So yes, there's some reordering of layers required here. I'm placing the shape of the hair now. Wednesday Addams has a really geeky fringe, I love it. It comes all the way down to the eyes. I'm using a monoline brush for this. Wait. Where are the eyes? Better do that next? You guys didn't remind me. Okay, let's quickly add a new layer, making sure it is directly above the face. I'm going to reactivate Drawing Assist and paint the eyes, eyelashes and eyebrows. I'm using an inking brush for this. It has a nice taper. Feel free to check out my video on my favorite free Procreate brushes. I want the eyeballs to be underneath this ink layer. So create a new layer and activate Drawing Assist. I have used Alpha Lock here and added shadow using a soft brush. I place the pupils directly onto the eyeball layer. I paint each one individually. Once I add some reflected light onto the eyeballs, they will come to life. Now I am going to build the shape of the braids on the layer we created earlier. You can do this by stringing little love heart shapes together. Neat. Let's create a new layer for the mouth, start with the lips, then finish with a line through the middle. This workflow has some great advantages. If any part of the face seems wrong, we can easily adjust it later. Time for the final layer, and you guessed it, it's for the nose. I'm going to add a basic nose shape. Now we have all the main shapes in place. We can easily edit them in isolation. I am going to use a transform to improve the shape of the face. I'll add shadow around the eyes. And blue and orange light coming in from either side. I'll speed this part up because the video will be too long if I explain everything, but feel free to contact me with any questions. I'll be more than happy to help. Hopefully I did enough to get you started. See you next time.
Bye!